welcome back to the Plays with Cars YouTube channel and another episode of Project Audi. This is, so far, Quattro. We don't have a better name for it yet. But this is Quattro, our 2011 Audi S4. It is the fourth different Audi we have had on this channel on the Project Audi series. All of them united by a 6-speed manual transmission. Now, the other three were all A4s. This is our first S4. We have very recently picked it up, and it's time to start getting it up to standards. And you can see here it has the very rare Panda or Oreo or cookies and cream, whatever you want to call it, but it is a black and whitish silver Alcantara interior, and you can see it is very stained even after the dealership did their best on it. Now, right here on this particular piece, I did a small application of Sonax, which is one of the products we're going to be showing you today. We've got it here in the back, a nice stain here to show you on the start here. This big ugly yellow thing here, this is the product we're using. Read about it on the Audi forums, have never used it before, have no affiliation with them. We bought it at full price and all that stuff, so we're going to give this a shot. It says to apply it on there. We have this nice upholstery brush that we just got from Adams Polishes, and again, no affiliation. They have no idea who we are. We paid full price for this. We're just trying these products out and seeing what we can do on this. So, hello there, lovely assistant.
Hello.
We're going to give this one a shot and an application, and we're going to do all the Alcantara, even the door panels, and brush everything and get the whole car up to snuff, and then obviously leather treatment on all the leather and whatnot. But this is our first step because it really makes the inside of the car not so fun. So let's see what we can get ourselves into here. And so this particular interior brush, it has stiff hairs on it, but they are not scratchy or hard. If you get like a boar's head brush, it's got like a very scratchy, rough texture to it. This brush is actually quite soft, just the bristles themselves don't really like bend very softly. It's kind of hard to describe, but it's definitely a different style of brush. Alcantara is supposed to be a pretty easy to ruin material, so we're really kind of taking our time and using the right products and making sure we are taking care of this car right, because we really like this one and we hope to keep this one around for a good long time. The directions say to work this in and then let it sit for 5 or 10 minutes and then blot it out and rinse your towels in between. We've got our bucket of water there, and the towels over here, and you can see the vacuum. We have already vacuumed everything. That's where you start with. Make sure you're not scrubbing any dirt into there more. So we'll let this sit and do its magic, and we'll come back to it and take a look at what it looks like. After one application on the whole seat bottom and 2 on the spot, this is where we're at. Now, it's still not fully dry. If you touch it with your hand, it's still a bit moist, and you can see it leaves the nap looking a little funny here and there. But there was a spot up here that came out completely, which we were super happy about because it was pretty dark. And you can see the spot back here. I don't know if the camera's picking up anything, but by the eye, we don't see a thing. There's this one tiny little, looks like a burn mark or something that we can't quite get out, but it's so little and so far back there, not really going to worry about it. But overall, wow, what a difference. I mean, just between what it looked like before. I mean, here's the driver's seat. Alright, and this is what we've got after one application. So we're going to use this on all the rest of the stuff and see what we can come up with on the interior. And now, would you look at that? We've cleaned and conditioned all the leather as well, and all of the Alcantara has been scrubbed and cleaned and dried, and there's still some damp spots on it, and you know, the nap changes colors as you touch it and whatnot, but I mean, as far as cleanliness goes, all the stains are gone. The color is super bright compared to what it was when we got it. And then the leather just has this beautiful look to it. Now I'll show you compared to the front that we haven't done yet. You can see how glossy it is with oils and cracked here. And then the dirt here in the Alcantara and kind of the discoloration. There's here this nice satiny sheen, very soft and supple feeling. The color is just so night and day in person. It's really crazy. It looks fantastic back here. So anyways, the whole back is done. Did the door panels too, the Alcantara and the door panels. Made sure everything looked nice. And now we are moving to the front. We're going to get the front all done. And then we're going to call it a day on that one, because that is a lot of work. And as you can see, this car needs a lot of detailing. We've got some very dirty wheels, some brake calipers with overspray on them, and all sorts of other things going on, and those are all coming up in future episodes of Project Audi. So if you want to keep seeing this thing getting cleaned, stay tuned. Alright, we're all done inside. Ready for the big reveal?
Ready.
Look at that.
It's beautiful.
We did the door sills and the door panels and the seats. Did all the Alcantara and the leather. And look at the shift knob and the boot and the steering wheel. Look at the steering wheel. You can actually tell that the stitching is white now. Down here, the pedals, carpets. Just take a gander in there. Everything turned out really, really, really nice. Yeah, so obviously we're going to have more cleaning to do to the car, especially the outside, coming up in future episodes. We'll probably end up hitting the driver's side seat bottom here with another cleaning here in a couple of days, maybe the passenger side too. All the other Alcantara came out very similarly colored and sheened and stuff. Obviously these are the two highest wear spots, so we'll give them a little bit more love. The next steps on the interior are this trim ring here is missing, as you may notice. It was broken. We've glued it back together, and we're getting some of this silver looking stuff to go on it, which we will also use here on the steering wheel. And that will be it for the interior restoration stuff, or at least getting it up to snuff. Hope you guys liked this video. Hit the subscribe button if you did. There's a whole bunch of videos to watch on all of our other Audi projects up till now. So if you haven't been with us all along, go back through that playlist and check out all of the fun stuff we've been doing with Audis for the past couple of years. But until then, that's been another episode of Project Audi here on the Plays with Cars YouTube channel.